Welcome to another edition of Through the Fire and the SBN Small Business Network podcast. I am your host, Ryan Wickline. Today, I'm just going to share with you a story, something very personal with me, one of the clients I work with. To show you that everything you go through in life is preparing you to help someone else. If you use all your heartbreaking moments and all the trials and tribulations you go through, it's preparing you to give back to share with somebody else so they can go through it. So last year I started working with a kid, just wrestling wise, brought him in and helped coach him, was working with a bunch of kids. He was a lot like me in a lot of ways growing up, meaning he's very emotional at times, like wore his heart out on his sleeve, couldn't remain calm at times, and hated to lose. Hated losing. This kid hated losing a lot. But trying to get him to remain calm and to have a clear mind, that was probably the hardest thing to have to do with him and to show him that he needed that. But anyways, he did not want to do any mindset training. So I was trying to help all these kids with upgrading their minds. Every kid I work with, I was like, hey, we're going to start mindset training with you all because I need to get that mind going in the right direction. I need to be more positive. I need you to be more clear. Let's set goals, be clear and concise about everything because I know how much it works. And if I'm going to work with you, I only want the best for you. And I want you to face your weaknesses. And that mind is that first weakness that you got to overcome. So, like I said, he did not want it at all. So I can't make somebody do something they don't want to do. So just let it go as it is. So we were training. The whole goal for the summer was to make this team. Okay. So you make this team, you go to a big national tournament and you represent your state there. It's a big honor to do. Well, this kid was training very, very hard. Wasn't missing any practices at all, really. Getting towards the end, was having a lot of success, getting a lot better. You see him get a lot better. And about maybe 3 weeks before the tournament to decide if he was going to make the team or not, his best friend died in a car crash. It was very tragic. My heart goes out to that family still. To lose a child at that age, that young, there's nothing more I can say about that. But like I said, so, most kids, they don't know how to deal with death like that. And then to lose somebody that close, he was a mess. He stopped showing up to practice because he couldn't deal with anything. We had a plan to cut weight to make a certain weight class. That went out the window. But he did come up and try to wrestle and make that team. He had 2 chances. The one event he didn't do so well. The other one was an alternate, took 5th place, was an alternate. She never knew. He could have got invited, he couldn't have. He ended up not getting the invite. Well, so I walk away from coaching, like the one-on-one hands-on stuff. And his dad happened to reach out to me, asked if I do mindset training with him. So I started with him. So right before the wrestling season started, we started doing a lot of mindset training. Well, you could slowly see the confidence come to him. And then when the season started, he's seen how much more prepared he was than everybody else because all that work he'd put in during the off season just made him so much more confident in his abilities. Was like, man, I'm so much better than I give myself credit for. It's like, yeah, now you're seeing what I saw in you, what some of these other coaches saw in you. You are a lot better than what you think you are. And that's why I kept telling all the kids during the off season when it gets hard, it's like, just wait till the season starts. I know it's a long way away, you think, but it's only a couple of months, but wait till it comes along. You're going to see how much better you are than everybody else just because of the amount of work we put in. And it's the grind. It's a grind to get to where you want to be. So season comes and goes. He came so close to accomplishing his goals. I mean, accomplished a couple of them, but didn't accomplish the ultimate goal. So I went to the tournament where he got knocked out, and I sat there with him and let him cry on my shoulder for about 15, 20 minutes. He cried on my shoulder because he really wanted it. You know, how do you comfort somebody going through that, man? I've been there. I know how it feels not to accomplish your goals and help so many kids who have never accomplished them. Like, sit there and cry on your shoulder. That's the worst feeling in the world to watch. And then people wonder why. When I sit there and watch them cry on my shoulders and comfort them, it was like, okay, let's get to work then. If you don't want to feel this feeling, I'll show you how to not feel it. And people wonder why I push so hard, because I don't want them to feel that again. That is the worst feeling in the world, when you know that you're that close, but you just don't get it. So we get to all season. He makes this bold prediction. I'm going to make that team this year. I'm going to do it. Nothing is going to stop me from getting there. I didn't accomplish this goal during the season. I'm on to the next one. Like, yes, that's the right attitude. But there was something I told him that most people don't understand. God has a sense of humor. So what do I mean by that? So me being very faith-based in everything I do, I understand this one concept. Every time you step out to go chase something bigger than yourself, God's going to allow tests and trials to happen to you that have been your weakness before. Because he wants to see if you really want it or not. He wants to see if you're going to trust him and grow through it and go through the process, or you're going to shrink and fail. Okay? And I know this one a lot. This one's near this subject right here. I know about this one because doing the same stuff, this has happened to me through the course of my life, that I let stop me from achieving big goals, because something along the same lines would keep happening. And I just, why me? Why me? You know, that's not the attitude you have to have. It's, hey, no matter what's thrown at me, I'm going to go through and accomplish it. So I told him this. He's like, yeah, I know. I'm ready. I'm ready. So about maybe 3 weeks ago, I get a phone call from his dad. Everything's going good. We're a couple weeks out. We're doing good. I mean, everything's good. We got weight cut coming down, got weight coming off to make the weight cut, everything. I get a phone call from his dad. Said one of his friends committed suicide. And man, my heart just broke for that kid again. Like, man, that kid, his family. I mean, like, man. But I knew what was coming. He was being tested again. So I got on a call with him. It's like, man, I told you. You might not want to hear this, but I told you. I said, you have two choices right now. Choice number one, you face it. You face it. Everything. You face this. No matter what happens, it happens. But you just go through the process. But there's one catch. Everything you did the last time, you have to do the complete opposite. So that means this time you have to make weight. You have to show up for practices. Keep doing the extra work you've been doing and putting in, because that's the only way this is going to happen. You can't say, oh, well, I'm just going to show up and try to compete against some of the best that the state has to offer, because it's not going to work that way. It just doesn't work. Choice number two, you stay where you're at and do the same thing over again. And then maybe you get it, maybe you don't. But if you don't get it, guess what? You're going to be feeling that feeling again. So he made the right choice. He said, I want this. Help me get it. Help me get it. So if you guys haven't watched one of the other episodes, it's called Facing Your Giants. I talk about this same subject. I went through this for years and years, the same test, and I was afraid to face it. until finally I did. So I knew exactly how to navigate through this. And it's not an easy subject. I mean, you're gonna cry, you're gonna laugh, you go through a lot of emotional roller coasters along this path. But I knew I could help him. So we sit down, build up a game plan, told him, hey, today, cry everything out. Cry. Said, but later on tonight, go for a walk, go for a run, get your mind off everything. Then come home if you got to, cry again. Next day, tomorrow we got practice. He said, you just got to make it to practice. Do an extra workout on the side. He said, I know it's going to be hard. But, I mean, you got them two choices, I said, right? So that's all you can really do. I mean, you decide to move forward and try to step out into your comfort zone or stay where you're at and fail. So we built out this game plan. He was showing up, showing up, showing up. Well, last week, or this past weekend, he went and wrestled. The first day, things didn't go so very well. It didn't go very well at all. I mean, and he got eliminated. But we knew he had Sunday coming back. I mean, and for him to bounce back like that, I mean, this is a testament to how well he's adjusting mentally and emotionally compared to where he was. I mean, and I give him all the credit for this, man. I don't take any of the credit for any of this stuff. I mean, it's all them putting in the work. But he came back Sunday and bounced back and took third place. I mean, he could have easily broke after Saturday after not getting his goal because he wanted to make it in both styles. But he's like, no, I'm going to bounce back anyways. And I'm going to show up and compete. I mean, he could have easily been broken, but he wasn't. I mean, and that's the power of the mind. When you continuously work on it and get it to start believing that you can accomplish anything you want to in life, I mean, the sky's the limit. I mean, you just have to have clarity and be able to remain calm through a lot of the chaos that's going around you. And I like to call that a lot of white noise. Like that white noise that's always going off, people talking, things, problems happening. Like, how do you block that out and just focus on what you're trying to achieve? Said it's not very easy. So, like I said, he clinched his spot Sunday. He's going to be representing the state of Ohio at this tournament. I mean, which is a great blessing. I mean, all in all, I have like 6 kids I work with made it. So this weekend, so it's a pretty great experience, to know that a lot of the stuff that I went through in life, the challenges I faced, that I'm able to give back. My story is able to help these kids, and some of the skills I developed through that process and through them hard times is actually able to, help mold other people, to give them the confidence to move forward. I mean, I would have never thought, like, as I was going through a lot of that stuff in my life, that I'd be able to give it back to somebody else. So what I want to tell you guys is, whatever you're facing right now, go through it. Go through it. No matter what it takes, keep pushing through. Don't quit, because there's somebody else out there that's waiting and needs your help. They just aren't there yet. But God's going to move you there to help them. I mean, I give God all the praise and glory for this. I mean, it is such an amazing experience to be able to help kids and help guide them and mold them and just be a small part of their success. And that's what I'll tell you. Just play a small part in their success. I mean, and that just so rewarding. So don't give up. Keep fighting through, because there's somebody that's going to need your help. And remember, the only way to get what you want is go through the fire.